Hello, and welcome to Moscato and Tea. This is the show for all things beauty, business, and community with your hosts, Inez and Chiquita, keeping it raw, real, and unfiltered. What it do?
What do you do? What do you do? With my mouth full. Wasn't ready.
It wasn't ready. We're never ready. It's okay. It's all right. We do. It's our show. We can do whatever. You know, we can always.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Be how it is. So
what's going on?
Oh my God, a lot is going on. So let's do our usual. This is going to be a 2-part hot topics.
Girl, it's gotten to the point where there's so much hot topic. We can't do like one episode of hot topics. It's like 2. Like 4, 6. I mean, like the world is like
on fire.
Legit.
Yes,
and we're
literally.
in LA. We're all literally
literally
world
on fire.
Is on fire.
Well, we want to start with that, or we want to catch up first with what's been going on.
I don't know.
Ourselves?
Like you know what? At this point, let's just go wherever we go. You know how.
Well, I'm tired.
When are you not?
Because I've been working, okay?
I know. I see it. I see it in your face.
Yeah.
Because you saw when I I saw you, I was like, what's going on here?
You're
like
so messy.
I'm tired. I was like, yeah, I could tell you tired.
I'm a working woman.
Listen, so
entrepreneur.
am I.
That's, this is what happens. So been busy, got number book 16 up. Ready to go.
Number 16.
So I'm very happy about that.
Excited.
Excited.
As I open up the...
Yes. Y'all, she didn't get the right bottle.
Listen, I can't do everything. And at the end of the day,
I got me choking. I don't know what this is.
You know what? It's called expanding your wine palate, okay?
We ain't got time for that. Stick to what works.
I know, and it was my fault. I bought two bottles, and I was running out the house because I try to chill it so we don't have hot wine and we get buzzed too quick. And I didn't look at the bottle, and I just grabbed, and they were both the same.
Yeah,
and I just grabbed it, and I was like,
"That's fine. I'm gonna drink it anyway."
Anyways, so you tired?
Yeah, I got the
busted.
book going. What? You know what?
I'm just kidding. She really not busted.
You're so messy.
I know,
anyway,
rude.
Very rude. Anyway, got the book, got that going. Auditioning for my audiobooks.
You need if you need an actress, I can act too. Well, hello
that's a no.
For real? Okay.
That's a no.
Is that a no? Because I could do voiceovers and be like, "Hello there, how are you doing?"
You too messy.
I know, and then the real me would come out and you'd be like, "Bitch, sit your ass down."
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to sell books.
I know.
Not get them returned.
As he grabbed her and pulled her in for a kiss, she was like, "Oh dear, no." See, I could do it.
I need you to stop right now. Because this is not what I envision for my...
It's not what you not envision?
No.
I'm just letting you. I got you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay.
But first we need to get your own individual book ready before we actually have you do mine.
You're right. So the shade is real.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You keep talking about my books. Where's yours?
Girl, nowhere near.
I've been waiting for like 2 years.
I know. Shut your mouth. Next. So your audiobooks.
Yes. I'm so excited about that. That's
congratulations.
Going to be coming soon, too. Yes.
Yeah, we'll let you know when her books will be available on audiobooks.
Yes. It's going to be in 2020, but I'm very excited.
Yeah,
so,
20. Yeah. What are you talking about? 2020 is like 2 months away.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? You acting like it's like a year away. Bye.
Yeah, this year is flew.
Yeah, way quick.
What have you been up to? I know you've been traveling. Just got back from the Bay. What's been happening? How was that?
That was great. Always good to go home for a second. But I gotta go in incognito and come right back out, in and out, because it's just too much. When I go home, I got so much family, and then it's either see family or see friends. I can't do both because I usually only go for like 2 days and then I'm out. This round was family. It was a family trip. I had my aunt come in. I had a cousin come in to the Bay Area. We had some things going on, but it was good. It was great. It was nice to go home. But I was ready to come home.
Yeah,
it is what it is. It's like every time I go home, don't get me wrong. I grew up in the Bay. I love the Bay. I'm Bay all the way to the end. I'm diehard Bay girl. It's in me, but. It's like I go home and then I'm like, I just want to go back to LA.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Like I see people, I love it. But then I'm like, I got to get back to my life and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I never, listen, if anybody knows the Bay Area, And LA, we have a love-hate relationship. You know, we're like one state, but we're like we should be legit be two separate states. Because you talk about the Bay, you're like, oh, you going to LA, boo boo. LA, oh, you're going to the Bay. It's like one of those things.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, I love both. Like, you know, it's at the end of the day. But it was good. It was nice. The weather was perfect, which, you know, I'm used to being super cold. But it was really nice weather.
Yeah.
I saw my goddaughter. Like,
Nice.
I know, I don't get to see her that often, but I saw her, you know, kids grow hella quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I told my niece and nephew,
Yeah,
I'm like,
what the
12,
hell?
13.
You know,
I'm like, what's
my
going on?
cousins and their kids are growing, and I'm like, y'all is growing. I was like, y'all is growing. I'm staying same. I'm still cute and I'm still the same. They be like, Inez, you have not changed. I was like, not ever.
Messy. Oh my God, you're messy.
So,
Yeah. Well, speaking of the Bay and LA and all that craziness,
girl,
it's on fire.
it's on fire. It's like, I don't know. All of a sudden, like, if it was like there was a ball of fire and it just like spread all through California, we're like legit burning. It's like, I feel like that song, The Roof is on Fire.
It's
The roof is on fire. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. But no, we do need the water, and
Yes,
we don't want
this is. Ignore her, please.
It was just, back in the day, you'd be like,
Yes.
woo! No,
Yes.
but that's how I feel. I feel like everything's on fire.
Yes.
It's all over California. It's not one specific.
it's everywhere.
Listen, you know what? As a matter of fact, people were calling me and hitting me up because of the Getty fires.
Yeah,
Because we're close to the 405. You know, I'm not in that area anymore. We used to be really even closer to that area. But I'm like, what the fuck? This is like not last year, but the year before last. Getty. Set all of that shit again on fire. I was like, damn, I don't know. I was like, listen, I am not. I just feel like Mother Nature, God, whatever
telling you something.
Allah, whatever you believe in is upset at us.
Yeah.
And it's just like we're not listening and it's just fires, destruction, and we're still not listening.
I have a friend in Yosemite right now. He went for camping or something. I'm like, you better be careful. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like, I don't know, and like, I don't judge anyway. Whatever you believe in and whoever you believe in, like, he or she is telling us
we need to wake up.
We need to wake the fuck up. And we're not listening. And even though it's like burning, like now we're about to, I think this year too, is like, I think the extreme weather, the changes in
The
weather.
hurricanes, the fires.
And like, I think this is going to be like another cold ass winter where shit is freezing over. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
Just got to be safe.
Yeah, that's all you can do is just be safe. And,
don't try to be a hero.
No,
safe.
I mean that's why I say it's property. It's just material shit. You can get back material stuff, but you can't get back your life. Girl, as a matter of fact, as just on that one, I went to the Museum of Death.
The what?
The Museum of Death. There's a Museum of Death out here in LA, and it's all about like the craziest shit when it comes to death, like serial killers, murder.
Why would you go there,
girl? Listen, it was like Halloween, around that Halloween time, and everybody was like, I don't do haunted houses, I don't do that kind of stuff because I'm a straight up chicken, scaredy cat. Like I accept that with all. I accept it proudly. I'm a chicken.
But you go to.
But it was like I don't know. I just kind of did it. Just I was like, is it scary?
Yeah.
And they're like, no. It definitely wasn't scary. It was very morbid.
Okay.
In the sense, and so I went there, and now with all of this shit going on, it really had my brain thinking in such a different way. Like you see, like serial killers and how their minds think, and then you think about you see like death and how you die and what happens to your body. And so, I mean, it's a cool experience, but it was a cool experience in the sense that I probably would never experience that ever.
Yeah.
Living in LA, you could do all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
But it definitely made me think about all these people, like, with everything that's going on and how legit life is really precious, and people don't really understand that.
Very short.
It's so when you die, it's done. You're never ever coming back. You're not. If you believe in whatever you carry, you ain't coming back as that same person. That just doesn't exist. But so, anyways, with all these fires, all these things, like peeps, like we should be really value life and material shit you can regain, but your life you can't. You know, people are just trying to save a house. Like, bitch, bye.
Yeah.
Let it burn. Like, at the end of the day, if you lose, you lose, but your life is here.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. So, anyways, next topic, because, you know, I can go on and on about shit.
You're so messy. Well, on the topic of that, with death and destruction and fire, our president.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. I was waiting.
Somehow I always can transition into him from anything. Yeah. So did you see the big booing and the lock him up? So I was talking to a friend about that, and I just find it very interesting how everybody's screaming and yelling, lock him up, and no one really bat an eye. But at the same token, if Cap takes a knee, it's a problem. But a whole stadium can stand up and say, lock him up, and no repercussions.
Okay, so
I'm just wondering.
Okay, but
and it's not necessarily about him getting his job, but it's just the point of it is they're able to say lock him up. That's their right to say that and protest.
But here's the thing. You're trying to compare apples and oranges. Okay. Because let's keep it 100. Okay. Let's keep it 100. Colin Kaepernick is a man of color representing and trying to support men of color, okay? So right there, that's already...
So that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Why is it okay for them but not him?
Because he's representing a community that people don't give a shit about. That's all there is about a community people could give zero shits about. We're in America, and that slave fucking mentality is still here. That nigga is a slave. Like, shut up, work for free, give me my money, and do your shit. So anything that has to do with that is not going to be. But here's the thing. Now, the people that are booing old boy over here, what's that saying is now they're worried about how it's affecting them. Okay?
Preach.
Before, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if you want to grab them out of the pussy because it's women, who gives a fuck. It didn't matter how, whatever. But now now they know that this man is actually out there going to foreign countries and saying, hey, spy, do this. So now they're saying if this man does this, who else can come in and infiltrate? They're so worried about terrorism. The reality, I keep saying you don't have to worry about the people that are coming in. You got to worry about the people that are here. The people who are born and raised here, who feel that they are, especially, I hate to say this, white privilege, that feel that they have a right to do whatever the fuck they want to do. And this man feels that he has the right. He don't give a shit about nobody. He don't give a shit about this country. You cannot tell me this man cares about this country and doing what he is doing. He's putting our country in jeopardy. If we don't, we're about to go either, they already said this, it's either going to be civil war here or we're going to have another country start bombing and doing shit here. The shit that we don't feel that's going on in Syria, the shit that we don't see, we can see on a camera.
Yeah, but it's going to come.
And do that. If we don't put a nip into it now and tell these white privileged men, because it's men that are in our that are running our country, and these dumb women, I hate to say these dumb white women that are dealing with these white privileged men, and stop saying, hey, you can't do this because you're jeopardizing not only myself and generations, and we're going to have war here. Then it's going to continue. So them booing him and saying lock him up is basically
self-reflection on them.
Absolutely. And the same shit he said, nobody gave a shit because it was Hillary and it was a woman. Now it's him. So here's the deal. The fact that people needed this much proof to realize what he was doing is kind of crazy to me. But hey, he was the great white hope. I'm just going to keep it 100. He was the great white hope, the man that was going to come in and save all the white folks and the working man. We're talking about a man who never worked a fucking day in his life, that got everything for free and handed down to him.
But went bankrupt 4 times.
And steal and rob and corrupt everything. It's a great white hope to help them get their shit back together. But the reality is that you have to get your shit together. As Black folks, we've always known that we have to struggle. Black, brown, Muslim, whatever. We have to struggle to get what we got. So for us, it's not a big deal. Like, oh shit, well, here we go again. Yeah. Let's keep this moving.
Yeah. It's another day, another dollar.
Exactly. For them, it's not like that. Yeah. So the realization is, like I said, you're comparing apples and oranges. Apples, we're used to eating, well, shit, we got to eat another apple, another rotten apple. It is what to them, they always think, they had such a pretty picture. They don't even want to acknowledge their shit and what they've done. They don't want to acknowledge the fact that they steal, they rob, they do all these things. But now when it's on a scale where the reality is, what if we go out there and he owes Ukraine, he owes Russia, and we don't do what we're supposed to do? That brings war and conflict here. So even our military men that are out here can't do nothing because we're going to be worried about overhead bombing, civil war in here. So again, I don't think there is a comparison. I just think it's just.
I just found it very interesting how. We all have a right to protest.
Absolutely.
That's our right as Americans.
Me, I just laugh. I think that's what your ass get. Yeah. Next, we get this shit all the time. So now you're getting it in the ass.
Yeah.
So hello.
But there was such an uproar
again.
With Cap and
yes,
with them,
because we're talking about a black guy who's representing black men.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the LFL who's these black men are out there being slaves to the NFL owners. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're just talking about white guys saying to the white guy, boo, lock him up. And it's kind of like, well, I guess you're getting a little taste of it.
No, it's crazy.
It is.
It's really insane. So,
I mean, we all have the right to freedom of speech.
Yeah, of course.
And we all have the right to do whatever. But it really, with this impeachment inquiry.
Yeah.
Girl, did you hear about him?
They did the vote.
I think he's saying that he wants to read. He wants to read.
Can he read?
Girl. That he wants to read his conversation with the president of Ukraine. And, people are like, you're fucking dumb. Like, shush your mouth.
Yeah.
And then people, Twitter, like everybody's like, oh, all the information is right from Twitter. No, it's not. He just likes to put his shit on Twitter because it's available. So we can't even say that our news and everything we're listening to is the right news. People can put out whatever they want to and say whatever it is. So I don't know. I think it was, who was it? I think he's trying to do what they were saying Roosevelt did. When Roosevelt, I can't remember what it was. It was a certain kind of like a TV thing. I don't know. I can't remember. And he actually goes out there, and Roosevelt did it when he was trying to uplift the country in a time of depression.
Okay.
And he went out there, he read, he did the speech, and he did everything to uplift. This motherfucker wants to do the same thing to talk about what he said. And we're like, so what, you're going to lie and read and then stop and say, this is a lie.
Ooh.
And this isn't what it is.
Ooh.
So, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the near future.
Yeah, I know they did the vote on it, and it was like 240 to move on, to continue with the impeachment. And like 3 or 4 Democrats voted against it.
Which I found it interesting.
Yeah, to Republicans was 140 saying no. And how they're doing now, like, witch hunts and doing these posters and saying how this is a witch hunt, wasting money.
You know what? Everything is always a fucking witch hunt.
Yeah.
When they did the same thing to Hillary, it wasn't a fucking witch hunt.
Yeah.
Like, again, I'm not saying what she did was right.
Yeah.
But why is it a double? Why is it a double standard?
It's okay. The same with what's his name? Oh my God, the Bill Clinton. Got the blow. Got the blowjob, and
yeah,
it was
Bill
like
Clinton
a problem.
got impeached for liking blowjobs and some girl.
But with this,
wasn't sitting there because he lied because he had an affair with some chick. And you mean to tell me this guy is actually messing with our national security
and not even listening to our national security people?
He's doing whatever the fuck he want to do,
basically.
Hey, so I guess when you're president, you can do whatever you want to do.
And on that note, we're gonna end off episode 1 of Hot Topics, and we'll come back with part 2.
Thanks for listening. Take a little time to enjoy your brand of Moscato and Tea with us every day. Subscribe, rate, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and MoscatoandTea.com.